Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to work on the login and registration pages. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start with the registration page. So here we have the register.html. The first step is that we need to rename this register from register.html to register.php. This is the first step. The second step is that we need to open the register.php and then we need to look for the form. Remember we have here this form. Let me look for it here, this form, register. Let me close down this one first. Let me try to close down this because I don't want to let me close down this first here, and then let me close down this second, and now we have the register. So the register here we have a form. As you can see, we have this form. So this form, it has the name, the email, the password, the confirm password, and the register here. So before we do anything, let's make sure that we have the names. We have name for the name, we have name for the email, for the password, for the confirm password. For the register button, we need to say here name. We need to say name, and the name is gonna be register. And that's it. For the form itself, I'm gonna give it action and method. I'm gonna say method, and the method is gonna be post. So the method is post. The action is going to be, and the action is gonna be register.php, which is the same exact page. So I'm gonna be using the same page to register the user. So at the top here, we need to add the logic of the registration. So at the top, I'm going to say here PHP and then PHP. And then what we want to do is that we want to get the data from the form. So let me first go to the register. I'm going to say here register to explain register.php and to explain what I'm going to do. So the user would type their name, email, password, and confirm the password, and then would click on register. If everything is fine, we need to display that. Otherwise, we need to display an error. So what I'm going to do is that here I'm going to say if is set, and then post, because we are dealing with a post request. Is set post, and then this button which has a name called register. So we need to say if is set post register. We need to register the user, else we need to display an error or do something. So in case of error, I'm just gonna keep it empty for now. There is no need to display anything here. And in case the user forgets to fill one of these inputs, there is no problem, because if you try to click on register without filling one of these inputs, it's not going to allow you anyway. So we don't need to worry about this. So here, if register, if is set post register, what we want to do is that we want to get the data from the form. So we need to say here post, and then name. We need to get the name and store it in a variable called name. And then we need to get the email. So here we need email, and here I'm gonna say email, and then we need password, and here password, and then the password, and lastly the confirm password. So here I'm gonna say confirm password, confirm password, and I'm going to store it in a variable called confirm password.